リフレジェレーター。リフレジェレーター。そう。いいね。家に引っ越せたらいいね。家に引っ越せたらいいね。一軒買ったら意味ないな。
何が？
頭。痛い。あー、ダメだ、やばい。何？
え、これ、頑張ってきてね、日本に。
はい。
はい。待ってますよ。
ニトリ。
てかね、家の近くにね、めっちゃね、いい感じのね、ご飯がいっぱいあって。
本当？
そう、レストランがいっぱいあって、なんか行ってみたいとこがいっぱいある。
本当？
うん。行きましょう。
行きましょうかい。行きましょう
しょう。
か。行きましょうか。でも、西宮の焼肉一番本当にうまかったよね。
なんで？
でも、西宮の焼肉一番美味しかったよな。
結局行ってないよ。
いや、あったよな。
焼き鳥でしょ？
そう。あれはマジやばい。
じゃそこじゃなくて違うとこだよ。
うん。
新しい家の近く。
うん。
西宮、
うん。
西宮北口。
うん。かわいいな、ナナさん。ナナさんかわいいな。ナナちゃんかわいいな。ナナちゃんかわいいな。じゃあまた後で話すね。めっちゃ本当に頭痛い。後で話すね。
オッケー。
バイバイ。あ、ちょっと待って。ダブル冷蔵庫欲しい。左か右か、から開かれる冷蔵庫が欲しい。左か右かから、開けられる、
両方？
そ
あるかな？高いかも。まあ、あったら見とくね。
う。はい。安い方だったら買ってね。はい。バイバイ。ああ。Another day, another dollar. Sunday. Man, this is a horrible day. Like, look at how bad the delivery rate was. Because our fucking bounces went up. Look at how much our bounces went up. 6 fucking %. But yeah, no, we're on the way to fix that. Basically, I just made an email verifier that's just really good. So fix all that. I'd say we should have at least like a bounce, or at most a 2% bounce rate. Maybe, yeah, 2%. Maybe it's less than 1%. Hmm. Anyways, code. I'm just gonna let this run. I'd like this to run like 24/7 to be honest. Come on, Tyler. Tyler. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
It runs in a straight line, and I can just like chase it back. Just use it. Lost the speed. Jeez. That's your sleep. Off. I can feel it swirling along. Question all the noise. That's just like it. It's too fast. I should come back. I also saw the names. Armor crafted bow. Oh, that's bit. What the Can you put another one on the wall? I'll put it on. There you go. This. Oh God! What? It's terrific, Eric. It's. You know what I got now?
This is how I scare the camera.
What I got? Oh, you got that's not this. That's like I got it.
Look, look at your
I
dead
got-
friend, cannibal.
Check it out. Something. Just carrying that around in your pocket.
Oh,
Yes, is that a good idea? Hey, come over, so come over here. Get your axe away. Let me see. Now. I said, now.
oh, it's just gonna be that's blocks the right.
Just gonna make sure something in my hand wants to fire.
I'll watch her go. It's smoke.
Just like that. Attack. Well, she's back. She seems nice. Kevin! Kevin, the background. Just curious for it. Ma'am, maybe this one's expired. Do you need a fresh one? Yeah. You might just walk over there. She's dancing. Oh, she's turning again.
I'll take a look soon, because I walked over there. You guys want to come straight on Saturday, and it's she's like racist or something.
Racist. What?
Come save so we can leave. Sounds like slave action to the water. Well, I mean, I'm asking you to save so you can be able to save it. But if you don't want
Okay, I see.
alright, goodbye. I don't know if the service people are.
Oh,
I see actually walking. Well, good night. Unless they've been over the gates, the grandy dog is screaming.
Kind of want to sleep. I have to wake up in 5 hours to call them.
What? Sorry, what's your head?
To be shut. I think it's nice.
What's so special about the pen?
It's a really nice pen. It's really expensive. Oh, thank you.
Brandon,
What?
flight simulator?
Should
Should I make one? After moment.
say, if you want,
Or flight simulator or Mirror's Edge. Roblox.
does that have to be in Roblox?
No, it doesn't.
Sorry, I mean, unless you're just trying to make Mirror's Edge and like, get copyright struck to oblivion.
You can make either one. But I think there's pretty good flight simulators. Mirror's Edge is pretty cool. Maybe like Mirror's Edge multiplayer. Power maybe
Okay, well, Mirror's Edge.
something like that.
Multiplayer super hot. Honestly, multiplayer super hot would just be great.
How does that work?
Um,
Who does time go slow for?
that's a good question. Well, it could be like a leaderboard thing where just like a minimization. So like you first okay, so you just play the game. Um, wait a minute. Yeah, no, hold on. I actually don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
I was gonna suggest like based off of the DW thing, just like a online comment based on the game gets quite faster.
Yeah, but you have a lot of
So that still it's
you have a lot of error. I think it's
It's not even like how you coordinate the whole thing. I think Super Hot is one of the games that
it's like everyone don't move. Yeah, I don't think it would actually be possible.
saying that hard.
you just have that coordination. Like
Okay, sorry. You know what? No,
there's
it's totally possible.
there's plenty of games like that that have coordination.
It's
Like that's a requirement to play the game. Second.
nah, fuck coordination. You
16 is Fallujah. Yeah, if you want to be coordinated with playing the games, otherwise you're gonna walk through a door and get blasted by like
Maybe-
8 different guys. Stand over.
it'd be much better without coordination. So like if you just assume that the enemy is like okay, you just assume everyone is on the main character's timeline. So there's one person in control of the timeline, and all the enemies, like everyone else, is just slow or fast, depending on if the main guy is moving.
There's a main character.
Yeah, it's like a main character kind of deal.
Somebody's PvP them.
It's
You all be working together, but one person.
it's everyone against you, which is kind of which is yeah. It's I guess you know that is traditionally the way Super Hot
I
is.
don't know how you
Yeah.
can do that. Like, you have to.
Well, that's easy.
Super Hot, you're supposed to lose them.
That's really easy to
You're
do.
supposed to lose.
If it was peer to peer,
No, I'm not saying it's hard to make. I'm saying it would be hard to win as not a main character.
it's not the main character.
Yeah, because you
Well, yeah.
you'll just not hit the person because you're slow. It would feel really gross.
Yeah. You kind of should be like waiting until like
Okay.
to die.
Here's what you gotta do. Here's what you gotta do. So you gotta make it so that it doesn't immediately slow down when you stop. So like you have to so you have to make good judgments of how you're gonna move, why you're gonna move, and then you move, and then like for 1 second the game isn't fast, and then it slows down. It's slow. What's the
I don't
name of
think
it?
it'll be that great.
I don't think I'll be that great either. To be honest. Okay. Well, there's got to be a game that does something like that with like the shared timeline where everyone is inheriting whatever this timeline. There has to be a game that takes advantage of it or does it very well. I'm curious like what that would be. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's all very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Bowman, man, that's the goal right now. She's Bowman. Like, oh my god, it's so fucking close to happening. I've been stuck on like a single problem 3 years, 2, 3 years, and like I'm about to fucking finish it. And then And then we just need collision and then it's good. And like you can turn on it. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be so fucking. And then basically, so I won't need to depend on Roblox for debugging anymore. Like I can just start building games on not Roblox.
Yeah, I'm pretty s-
Um, what have you been up to this? Navy. Oh shit. Is that in Reno? Right.
so I'm just waiting on those notes and notes.
Is that like the training?
This notes are metrics processing. So it's like this stream is stuff.
Good.
Study for this. Somebody
Nice.
processing.
Oh yeah. I've just been blasting like 200 emails a day for the past week, and right now I think we have the wrong email list to be honest, because we targeted like I don't know how, but our email list has like a bunch of aviation mechanics, and we like I more or less wanted just car mechanics, not aviation mechanics, but I don't think they really need service, so I'm gonna end up. I'm just gonna burn through. So I'm just gonna burn through this list, and then you know see if it gets us any clients or not. So far, it hasn't. We've got responses, but no clients. And then, um, yeah, like if that doesn't happen, then I'll just get a new list for car mechanics specifically, or like local restaurants, and then I'll try that. And yeah, I think that'll probably be better. Yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. And then, yeah, It would be fucking lucrative. I mean, some of those people are generating a lot of money, but yeah, yeah. I just don't really know how. To be honest with you, I just don't really feel like a lot of those people would pay with card. But I could be wrong. It's debit cards. You think so? Oh, yeah. You think they would pay with any type of card though? That makes sense. Makes sense. Sure.
Most places nowadays they do take cards to purchase them.
Sure.
It's just something that you receive
Sure.
for stuff that I consider like there's probably a reason why they do that because
So one of them, they weren't positive responses so far. Yeah, unfortunately, like one of them was take me off your email list. The other one was like I'm not in the office, kind of stuff. But yeah,
if that's the case, like responses, that's probably like
kind of yeah,
they probably have a buyer set up maybe they have placed that way.
yeah,
Some information
yeah. Yeah, I think it's super hit or miss, especially with the cold emailing. But um, definitely like it's yeah, it's automated. Yeah, it's literally a like a 50 line long Python script. It's no, it's actually really good because I was paying $90 a month for some online sender software. It was just a software as a service, but it's or sorry, platform as a service, but it doesn't do the simple things correctly, or there's just a lack thereof functionality, or something as simple as making sure an email is a legitimate email that you can actually send to. Like you can't do that, and the the disadvantage of not being able to do so is if you send an email to an invalid recipient, that's really bad for you because your reputation as a sender goes down drastically. So the goal in sending emails, especially like mass sending, is to make sure you don't have any occurrences of it sending to an invalid email address. Because eventually, like you could literally burn that domain. Like every provider, Gmail, Outlook, etc., they will just block the emails before they even get to the inbox. So, if that happens, like it's like permanently fucked. Like you have to buy a new domain. So, they were getting a lot of bounces when I was using that because there wasn't a check in place to make sure the emails were legit. But okay, so like the solution that most people take, given that, is they use some online service called an email verifier, which I don't know what they do, but the one that I was using is so garbage. And by the way, every single email verifier costs money, like and a lot of money. Like for verifying 100,000 emails, it could cost upwards like $200, and I have 100,000 emails. So I was like, okay, what are these people doing to verify emails, and why is it so bad? Because I verified the email list, and despite that, 6% of the emails aren't going through because they're sending to invalid addresses. So it's like, okay, why aren't these addresses getting caught as invalid? And what is the solution to it? And then I not sent to spam. It's more like the destination doesn't exist. So it's like if I write, blah 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 at gmail.com, how do you know it's an actual? Okay, well, like yeah, how do you know there's an account registered with it? How do you know like something can actually? How do you know it can actually receive email? Like that's the question. That is the problem to be solved, basically. And if you master that, then you don't have to worry about linting the email list. So what I ended up doing was asking ChatGPT, and like I already knew from a forum that I looked at. There was like this obscure comment that said like it was just against everyone. It was like, no, yeah, you don't need the software. You just try like it was like literally all I said was like the way you know if it's a legitimate email address is if you can send an email to it. So that got me thinking, okay, well obviously sending an email to it will do more harm than good if the destination is being associated. Okay, what about um, okay, what does that mean on a low level? It's like what does that mean on a low level? There's this thing called SMTP, so that describes the protocol. That's just the mail protocol. The first thing that happens in an SMTP interaction is you do what's called a hello command, and you get a response, and it will be either like a 250, which means the server is coming back to you that it's a legitimate address. It could be like 500, which means like it doesn't exist, or there's an error or whatever. Yeah, yeah. So I just wrote a program that literally send the email, but it goes through the first steps of the interaction until it gets a code, and then it just works. Like it just works now. So like now the bounce rate is literally, um, it was at 6% in its worst state, and it's slowly going down. I think it's probably gonna end up at like 1%.
So just like send, the script is like sending the email, checking for
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So every time, and that's another benefit of it is that I don't have to lint the entire list. I don't even have to care about if the list is accurate or not. All I have to care about is this verify function does its job. So before it sends an email out, it checks. It checks, and then if it passes, then it continues to actually send the email. And like that's it. Like it's so fucking simple because it's like I said, it's literally 50 lines of Python code.
you're just manually sending the hello. It's just a message.
Yeah, yeah,
As a check to make sure that email exists.
yeah.
And then if that succeeds, then you send the email.
I send the email. It's so simple, and the fact that it works better than all the paid fucking like solutions online is kind of mind-boggling.
It's because those systems are running like hundreds of thousands of services a day, right? Like
Sure.
the overhead on those systems are high versus you
Sure.
making your own versus running this.
Yeah, that could be the case. I just thought, but I still thought it was kind of unacceptable to have, even despite using their systems, I was getting like a 6% bounce rate. Yeah, like at $200, like why the fuck would I pay $200 for a 6% bounce rate? That's literally enough to burn your fucking domain. Like literally, already 5% is bad. Like 5%. Yeah. Yeah. For real though, it's for real.
Just like automate stuff within the network.
It's just fucking magic. And it always, yeah, I think it always goes. call like a virtual private server. So like a hosted, kind of like an AWS or yeah, just like a virtual server node. So I could host it as like a platform as a service, and then I could sell it that way, just like how there are all these other sites doing the yeah.
Getting it, so tell me if I'm going that route. Just
Just start a code.
go directly to the company and then just have them run the code on their system so they're not going outside to,
Hmm.
do it.
That'd be cool. Okay, so that would be cool. Okay, so business to business, so sell it to the companies who are doing these platforms to send out mass email, and then I get one of them as my client, and they use my email verifier. It's all completely free. Basically, no, not free. Okay, they pay like 1 cent per verify. I like them.
Or like you just do like a flat rate for like $100 for
Okay.
like
That's actually pretty smart.
yeah.
Without anything. On that, but like, it's actually like on top of that, even the value proposition is there because it's actually a better.
It's running on their systems themselves.
It's running on their systems, and it's a better indicator for verifying an email than what other people are doing. So it actually is more accurate. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
The
Yeah.
thing is, you're probably gonna have to stress test it with higher volumes because you're gonna go to these big companies. They're probably getting like hundreds of thousands of emails a day.
That makes sense.
So
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Probably did they did it that way. So this is not keeping up with the overhead.
Right.
As a result, they would suppose those platform as a service providers that have like whole servers dedicated to running Verifier code, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense. Yeah, I am curious. I am curious what happens.
Probably your system would work best for like small businesses, small to mid-sized businesses.
Sure.
I would wager.
Yeah.
Because there has to be a certain point where the code becomes like overburdened by you know.
Sure.
But at that point, you could probably like just set up a system that's running like multiple VMs and so the same thing.
Yeah. I think honestly, I need I would really just need it to be multi-threaded, which I think is already the case because it runs on a HTTP. It would run on an HTTP server. So yeah, like it would be. I think it would be multi-threaded, and then on top of that, like a single verification only takes maybe 1 second. So yeah, that'd be crazy. Imagine having like 10,000 verifications every second, and then like that means that oh god, what does that mean? That means that you have a lot of fucking a lot, yeah, like that could be like a lot of pending like transactions or whatever you call them. Because they each, I mean, to some extent, they can happen in parallel, up to the amount of CPU, up to the amount of threads there are. So, if there's like 16 threads, like, that's not going to be good. That is not going to be nice. So,
Probably make that actually just the hardware and everything that needs to run with it, like a little bit better. You have like your packages like that.
sure.
Versus like you saw the code itself, they were like systems. So minimal hardware for like minimal operations. They still high hardware, click the code for those just options.
Sure.
Basically, I would figure that it would just be like a Raspberry Pi or something like that. Just
Yeah.
Raspberry Pi. But yeah, actually, it's a system that's making the connection to the server. HTTP server.
That'd be so funny. Imagine like the Raspberry Pi facilitating like tens of thousands of verifications per second. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like a $5,000 a day Raspberry Pi. It's so fun to do that. That'd be cool.
So
Yeah.
like it's here for 500. So like 140,000.
That'd be cool.
It's packages we have like one where it's like let's say like it's I'm thinking about either just scaling it for single scaling it dollars.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that sort of payment plan where you're encouraging people to spend more. They'll spend less, but
I would like one where I encourage people to use it more.
It's like there's like a $10 a month plan and there's like a $50 a year plan or whatever.
Sure. I'd like the one that encourages people to use it more. So like it's 'cause at the end of the day, I don't think it actually costs that much to run a single verification. it's not even worth like a microcent probably. It's really not worth a lot. So if I could sell it for flat rate, even if it's like $10, I don't know, $10 a month or something. No, that's actually too cheap. Like
Flat rate, just make it one-time payment.
okay,
Like what you're talking about is recurring rate.
okay, recurring rate.
That could be $10 this month, and then $10 the next month, like subscription. So like,
Okay.
yeah.
So I think recurring rate would be the ideal.
Like that's, yeah, I mean, yeah, like you could do it that way until like again, nice so as long as it's cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really good sell here.
Yeah.
I actually have a Raspberry Pi to use this.
I remember you getting that from what was it? The Microsoft shit. Yeah.
I think that's the actual Raspberry Pi.
No way.
Yeah, I had no idea what a fucking Raspberry Pi was.
Oh shit. Oh shit. No way. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. That's so fucking funny. No way. Wait, hold up. That was so I don't actually remember. So did you? It was a raffle.
It was like some raffle.
Okay, was that in
That was
in Microsoft or in the class?
your science. It was your science one. It's like we started like the 5 week projects.
Yeah.
In that class where we had to post the games or whatever.
Okay.
Just touch develop games.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, they had that raffle. Just like I texted them a lot of prices. I texted them so. Where else I came up, I need like an extra bag of one Raspberry Pi.
Oh my god, no way.
Oh, that's cool. Just like some nice raffle or something.
No way. No way. No way. That's so fucking. That's fucking amazing. Actually, that's actually fucking. That's so like wholesome.
Yeah, that's how I learned with the Raspberry.
That's so fucking wholesome. Mom, I want a Raspberry Pi. Can you get me the ice cream man? Sugar Sweetie fucking gets an actual fucking like computer. So fucking funny. Oh fuck. The yeah, yeah. Like it's really weird. Yeah. Dude, that was honestly that was like one of my favorite times in high school. Just those fucking computer science classes were actually so fun. Um, the game development stuff and what was it? We did like a museum project.
Freshman year computer science was pretty fun. I
Yeah.
finished quite after that.
Sure.
Because like the AP classes and whatnot were just fucking absolute now. It's pretty much all downhill.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, it went from like a creative direction to like, oh, start hitting the books and actually fucking
Yeah, now you're actually, which is just like
yeah.
it was such like a kill Because like I came up with like the quote for myself like the only time I guess it's just a bit of a, for me anyways, the only time that I was actually ever had to program was when I was making a game.
I know that was so. I love that they did that for us because that was a pretty. I don't think that was the way they introduced the coding to us, but it was one of the first projects we did was the game. It, related to I remember before that they had us doing like algorithms. What was it? Like first in first out kind of shit and stacks and sorting algorithms, and they had us do those in person. Like physically doing those algorithms. I I don't think those are useful in my opinion. Those types of analogies. I don't really think they help. Like no one is gonna know how to put that in code just because they did that. Um, I don't know. Maybe they would, but
I think it's probably I think getting muscle memory to
I
type
see.
lines of code.
Yeah,
It's,
I yeah,
that's probably what like because like fundamentally I see what you're saying. Like you're not actually gonna like using that software. It's not gonna actually
right,
teach you anything like meaningful in terms of coding.
right,
I feel like the whole point is just to get like a framework to understand like
sure.
this this is how typing works in programming.
I
This
see.
is how you can get like flow of typing.
That makes sense. I do like that. But yeah, no, that just the game, just getting us right into game development was a really, I think that was a good thing they did.
Yeah.
Cause like it wasn't like, oh, let's start making website. Let's it was a more tangible thing, and it wasn't it was like block based. It was the touch developed stuff, and I think you had the option to write in JavaScript, or maybe that was the code.org. I can't remember, but it was it was like pretty intuitive, even for like in my opinion. I think that was a really good tool for learning how that stuff works.
So just continue to
Oh fuck! Yeah, I do remember that they did stop that, and probably like later in our high school careers.
yeah, it kind of sucked because I had the game that I could have there. I wish I had saved
Yeah,
it. But
yeah. I had the Pong game. Brandon made like some Jet game, and yeah, for real.
I made like this asteroid like blasting side scroll.
Oh, really? That's sick.
So like it was literally just like it had like asteroids like moving across the screen. They had like a little spaceship and you had to like jump between the asteroids and like blast
Oh
the
shit!
asteroids.
Nice. So fun. Very fun. Yeah, that was a good time. That was a lot of good stuff. I'm glad we did that. And then even the game development stuff I did in at UNR, it wasn't even nearly as fun as the shit we did in Touch Develop and Code.org. And that's like really and like we were using Unreal Engine, and I still think that what we were doing was more fun than Unreal Engine because I
Well, I just want to say
didn't
this.
think yeah
The projects that we did, so it was like that software that we did where like
sure
blocks and placing blocks and places.
yeah
It was kind of like to get used to using stuff in 3D space,
sure
code in 3D space.
sure
Yeah, but what I was doing was like the final project. It was like the final test. It was literally just make a castle, and everyone else was just like four walls and everything like that. No, no, no. What I did,
what did you do?
I searched for a picture of Neuschwanstein, which is a castle in Germany,
Oh my god.
in southern Bavaria, and I started building Neuschwanstein as like a model,
Oh
like
my god.
like, like a scale model of the castle.
That's fucking sick.
And I was doing all sorts of complicated things where everyone's like placing blocks like in planes. I'm using like the rotate command to place the block.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I remember. I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do know what you're talking about. I think. Oh my god, what was that shit called? What was that called?
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. It was like this 3D modeling program where you write you just it's all just like analytically written. Like you don't model it with physically, you just write the code to make it happen. And there was
Yeah.
like these rotate commands and translate commands and like yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't even remember doing that myself, but I remember Evan doing it, Evan Rowley. And I didn't know that you did it also. That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I had like that one girl in my class, like Gabby Miller or whatever.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just talking to her like about the castle. It's like, and like I said it in its German pronunciation, Neuschwanstein. Um, and she kind of like was surprised as to like she like didn't understand it. Just like I kind of had to explain that it was German. So
That's sick.
yeah,
That's actually great. That was a good time. Man, that was such a good class. Oh, yeah, that computer science stuff.
but like that whole conversation, was pretty much just like since we were talking history. I started talking about World War II because and then that's just like instant pussy repellent there.
Oh, he's one of those war, war nerds, World War II nerds. Okay, dude, that's like I was speaking to some Japanese um people. I was in this like Tarkov. It was actually a Roblox Discord server, but they all played Tarkov. This was like 4 years ago, and like almost every single one was in the same kind of realm as you, where like they play War Thunder and Civ, and um, but they play Tarkov also, and we were all playing Tarkov, and it just reminded me of you so much. I was like, whoa, it's like a this seems it's like wow, Japanese people in World War II. Like this seems counterintuitive, but it's cool. But yeah.
Just like the Japanese knee mortar was not used and fired from the knee. You fired the Japanese, the Type 94 knee mortars from the knee, it would shatter your fucking leg.
I've never heard of that. What is the knee mortar? All right, I'm searching it. Oh, I found it.
Type 89 grenade destructor.
I
And it
see.
has this like sort of has like a sort of a rounded shape to it,
Sure.
like at the bottom,
God, this thing looks
right?
like shit.
It was designed to be very like portable, lightweight. So like,
Did it work
carry
well?
out. No,
I think it killed at least a few people. Americans?
yeah.
Okay.
Type 89 discharge also about goal Manchuria and second Japanese war in World War II, which is effectively against Allied defenders in the battle for frigate or
Interesting.
in 1942. It also self serves the purpose of bounds. Japanese Navy paratroopers carry special data for taking clips to their harnesses to provide naval fire support on the landing zone. Yeah, you heard that right. Japanese Navy paratroopers. Um, Allied troops take cover when they go to the top. After World War II, I mean, like, it had success in them using it, but at the same
Sure.
time, it's like, compared to other contemporary wars at the time,
It was just dog shit.
yeah.
Gotcha.
because you couldn't really fire it very accurately
I see.
because if you compare it to like other World War II, like American mortars, like they had like standard like firing plate. Like the M2 mortar had like the firing plate, and then also had like a sight for ranging.
Sure.
Whereas that one was pretty much just like doing it by eye. Like it did have a ranger on it, but it wasn't nearly as good as the M2 mortar. So like
Very interesting. What did the Japanese have an upper hand in?
um, early war initiative,
Early war initiative. Okay.
like it was probably like they had upper hand with the zero. Had
Okay.
upper hand with the amount of carriers they had. So at the beginning of the war, they just had like I'm pretty sure they had the largest air fleet for the Navy of like all navies.
Oh wow.
Basically. So their naval air force was the largest in the world
Oh shit.
before Midway. So
That's fucking scary.
and subsequently, that's Midway was the war where we lost three aircraft carriers, one of them being severely wounded. So
Okay.
the United States only lost like the United States actually only lost like one aircraft carrier in the entire war.
Wow. That's crazy.
And even the carrier that they lost was like a carrier from like 1930.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Interesting.
my I found out my grandfather was in the Navy in the 1930s.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you learn that recently?
Well, yeah. I always thought he was just in the merchant marine, but it turns out that and like he did nothing during World War II, but he was in the Navy in like the 30s and whatnot.
Oh wow.
And he served on a submarine, and he served on a carrier
Oh wow.
in the 30s. And then when World War II started, he worked for the merchant marine for a little company called Standard Oil.
Sure.
That's how I have Chevron stock.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have like $20,000 worth of Chevron stock.
Oh wow.
It's,
So he's Irish? No.
it's my dad's
Is your dad American?
sorry.
Is your dad American?
Yeah, my dad's
I honestly didn't know that.
yeah.
I always thought your dad was like European, to be honest.
Well, like he's of European descent. So
Gotcha.
he's like Scandinavian, Dutch, German, and whatnot.
Sure.
Like all that sort of like northern Germany, like northern Europe sort of.
I guess that would make sense because he is working with, you know, that company. So I don't think they would let non-Americans.
Which,
Ray.
yeah. Well, like he was working for that company. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He doesn't work there anymore, and he honestly regrets leaving it because like the pay and benefits that you got was like top class.
Oh shit.
So yeah,
Damn.
but it's just because like a project ended, and then like once a project ends, the engineer can just go to this project. So,
Gotcha. Damn.
yeah, so I mean like this guy's into the whole H-1B discussion, right? The whole H-1B visa discussion.
Sure.
The reason why the H-1B program is necessary is because American citizens are like the only people that can get like security clearance easier.
Sure.
And that's like That's like the caveat is that the American citizens, once they get a job in tech, they're supposed to go work for companies like in the defense sector because they can get security clearances. Um,
Sure.
but then all the private sector companies, they have to use H-1B because all the people that are theoretically working in the defense sector are Americans, and they have to go get their expertise outside the country. But the problem is with that line of thinking is that there's not nearly enough defense projects going on to hire all of the people in the United States that are graduating with tech degrees.
Okay.
So,
I see.
speaking of security clearances, can I use you as a reference for my security clearance?
Sure. If it's productive, go ahead.
I already put your name down, which is what I was going to ask you.
Really? You could. Wait, is it actually going to be? Is it going to help you?
Well, no, like I need to put your. I need to have three people, or
Okay.
at least three people, to use for a background check for security clearance.
Sure. Go for it.
So yeah,
That's cool.
I can't use family members. Or whatnot.
Oh wow. Okay.
Just, yeah, can't use family members. So I have to use it.
Yeah. Feel free.
I also put your name down for like. There's like a couple of questions where it's like verifying my work history.
Okay.
Also verifying like my current residence.
Sure.
So,
Yeah. Go for
they'll,
it.
they'll probably have some questions like, can you verify that Eric is unemployed? Which is
Sure.
fucking stupid that I had to fill that out. You have
Yeah.
to verify that I was unemployed for the period of when I turned 18 to now.
Yeah.
So if they ask like, if I'm unemployed, just say that I'm employed.
Sure. Yeah. That's fine.
So, like, yes, they ask about my residence, and I just say that I have a residence.
Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Cool.
Because the job that I'm going for with the Navy is the IWC, which is the Information Warfare Community.
Oh wow.
So,
Information like
cyber
cyber.
warfare,
Okay.
space, there's like a space path we can do.
Nice.
So, yeah, intelligence officer, cryptological warfare, information professional, meteorology, oceanography, which I'm not going to do. So I'm not fucking and then space contract, which is like, it's like you have to have a particular aerospace engineer. So it's like the bottom two is like, an IT professional, cryptological warfare, intelligence, probably not because there's a base.
Sure.
I have as much interest in history as more than the normal person.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, is because the intelligence officer requires a GPA of 3 to like the cryptological warfare. Do you think it's lower or higher?
Cryptological warfare. It should be higher.
It's 2.8.
Interesting.
You're gonna have a less GPA than the intelligence officer. Cryptological warfare.
Interesting.
Cryptological warfare, by the way, you have to have experience in calculus 1 and 2.
Oh wow.
And calculus-based physics equals with C average.
I see. Interesting. Very cool.
The job that I'm doing is probably going to be the best fit for me is probably information professional.
Information professional. Sure.
Same two. This is gonna be fun because I have to use
Oh shit.
oh shit. A friend of mine got in a car accident.
Oh shit. What happened to him?
I don't really know all the details, but he was like pulling out and somebody pulled out in front of him and then hit him. It wasn't at fault. Right?
What's his condition?
He's stable. He's good. I think he's responsible. So
Oh shit. He was in
he
okay.
broke his he broke his arm.
Oh shit. That sucks. That fucking sucks.
The worst part is that it was his right arm, so he had to play with videos. So,
Oh no.
womp womp.
Fuck. Which friend is this?
You wouldn't know. His name's Typo.
Typo?
I met him once, but it's
Of course I know Typo. Fucking fuck. I have a lot of interesting memories of him from
Typo is in the United States.
um I don't know, like Alabama because he is a incel. I don't know.
You haven't ever met Type in person because
I've
Type
never.
is
He's Oklahoma, okay.
so he's not someone from high school or anything like that. He's just someone from
I remember you guys I used to think he was your brother's friend, to be honest. I thought I don't know why, but I was under the
no,
impression that he
yeah. That's a pretty good way to describe it because there's for a while I was really the only one who hung out with him. So
I see. It's
yeah,
cool.
but it's the Discord server anyway is pretty much just like it's everyone from that friend group. So like there was a Typo, there's a guy named Nick, there's a guy named Nickel, there's a guy named Alex, there's another guy named Alex.
Sure.
So
Nice.
there's a Swede in it.
Nice.
It's like a funny little close channel that has like a lot of heinous shit.
Oh my god. Very cool.
And like my brother saying, "I love the Gestapo." And Typo said, "Dead kids that don't die don't sell blankets."
Oh my god.
Better for my average size. Nothing special about it. Winky in your ear from now on. Cody becoming a Jew has made me a massive anti-Semite.
Oh my god.
It's a bunch of terrible shit.
Jesus Christ.
There's this quote: "Rest in peace, great halls of wisdom," is what I said. Then Temple says, "Hey, they weren't that great." And then I said, "Right, they were made by sand niggers."
Oh my god.